granted. Access granted.
All right. We are live. We are live. Just getting settled in here. We're going to start by platinuming Helldivers. We're like really close. So I'm going to start there, and then I'm going to move over, and we have the people I usually hunt with. We have a number of ideas. I think we're up to like 10 for World War II. And if you're just tuning in, or maybe you watch this later, basically, so we have solved a few of them on World War II, and then we've been hunting a lot of leads recently, and then just less than a week ago, there was 2 new Easter eggs solved on this game, and so we were able to help push that out to the masses as well. So people in and around our community of Easter egg hunters, we're starting to make progress again. It's really cool. There's a ton of Easter eggs still left, I think, in that game, and so we've kind of sat down and gone like, what is the realistic approach? And we've taken about a month maybe to really grasp what we're hunting. And we have a solid amount of ideas today that I'm very excited that now that we've seen some new stuff get solved, we're kind of seeing like what is the expected type of steps. And so that's where we're reevaluating and doing it. So I'm excited. We got a big stream. We're gonna get platinum and maybe solve a super Easter egg, you know? You never know. So let me go ahead and load up the game. That would help. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, well, let's go. What's up, Top Gun? How have you been, Top Gun? I got your back in the room. Oh, okay. The room. Hang on. I got this like super soft blanket for my chair, but it's fallen down. Just I don't know. You try to make an improvement, and then it betrays you, you know? Oh, in the chat. Yeah, I'm sure people will join. I was a little unsure if I should stream since the Oscars are happening right now, and it's Sunday night. But I said fuck it. Like, either way, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And if we solve an Easter egg, then to be honest, the less people in chat, the better. Because then I don't have to, like, run and make a guide, like, the second we solve it.
Galaxy awaits your salvation.
So, hey, whoever does join, then you might witness history. But yeah, I think a few other people will join. I'm just getting, right now I'm tweeting out and stuff like that, so we'll see. The Noti squad's kind of weak tonight, but possibly people will join, so I hope so. But yeah, I'm almost done promoting it. I kind of just went for it and just hit the live button before actually like tweeting it out, so just trying something. I know my team should be in here. Number one mod, yeah. Did you see that the original mod, like my very first mod, and she was kind of my first subscriber, but she was active the other day on Discord. It's been like 4 years, and so she popped in. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't seen her or heard from her like
The bridge is yours,
years. So that was really cool. So if she shows up, that would be epic. So, because she was one of the first people. She's the one that built our Discord. All right, so here's what I got to do. I'm going to try to quickly platinum, excuse me, so we can get back over to zombies. So this is what I got to do. So 100 missions, I'm at 95 out of 100, so we'll get that just casually. And then I've got to upgrade, so, and then I need to beat an extreme blitz mission in under 6 minutes. So that's the hard one-ish. And then in terms of the missions, I'm only 5 away, I believe. So that won't take long at all. Let me double check. Yeah, so I'm at 95 out of 100. So we'll get that one casually. And then to upgrade each one to level 1, I believe I need like 50. Let's see. 52, yeah, so I need to get just this upgrade right here. I need 52 commons. So I'm kind of thinking like I'll do the 6 minute and then we'll have to beat 4 other missions. And at that point is when I'll start like really farming the commons. And then so hopefully by the end of 5 missions, we're solid. And if I don't get the 60 and I'm not close, then I'll do that on my own time. But I just really wanted to get the 6 minute one done on stream here. So it's got to be on extreme difficulty. Let me make sure it's on solo. Yeah, okay, so it's on solo. And we need to do a blitz mission.
One mission more.
These are the search and destroy missions. Yeah, like this one.
Mission coordinates locked.
Oh shit, hold on, I need to switch planets. I'm not doing the robots, that's not happening. I forgot earlier today I switched over.
Mission preparation aborted.
Helldivers across the galaxy.
We need to go
are
fight
fighting for
bugs.
every inch of territory.
I want to go to
Where
Fenrir.
will you join them? This world needs your righteous extermination, Helldiver. But one mission remains.
Initiating FTL jump.
FTL jump.
The Fenrir system.
Let's go. This is my favorite planet in the game, so far at least. It feels like we're legit on the moon or something.
FTL jump successful.
Alright, now to do this, I need to get the grenade launcher. It's gonna be close. I've never tried this trophy, so this will be interesting. But my strategy, I'm gonna land in the danger zone, grenade launcher, just run in full on sprint.
Hellpod launch suspended.
And you know, I just thought of this, but I'm gonna put on armor that's super fast. We're about to level this trophy in one attempt. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, let's run that one. And then I'll run the light gunner mask. Nah, fuck it. I'll leave my gold cape on. Screw it. You said, what's your thoughts on the Robinson MCRM? Was that a gun or something? Like, what is that? Can't have it in Canada anymore, but I heard they're nice. I don't think I've ever tried that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any opinions on it because I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, but it's tough because when I worked at that weapons supplier, it was like hundreds and hundreds of guns, and you know, a lot of them look similar, and I wasn't an expert like to where I'm just like this. Yeah, hang on, I'll Google it real fast. What makes are you sure it's not the XCRM or is it the MCRM? I feel like it would be the XCR, no? All right. So I'm gonna throw on the grenade launcher. Okay, yeah, so the XCR, yeah, that's... I mean, I think for the price point and for what it is, I think it's probably pretty good. I've never shot it, though. All right, so I'll do this and then come around. Now we're going to want to put on... grenade launcher, where is that? There we go. And then Eagle Airstrike and Orbital Precision. And then for shits and giggles, let's see. All right, here we go. We have to do this in 6 minutes, which includes any time I'm dead and then also the exfil time. So I essentially have 4 minutes to complete the mission and get to the exfil and call it in. And then I can't die. So we'll see how it goes. This is like the last actual trophy. The rest of them are like, you just gotta grind them out, which we should get here after a couple missions.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
All right. What the fuck?
Throwing grenade.
Dude, I can't see, game. Got him to break that. Dude, chill. My God, dude, I can't even. I just don't have time to even like deal with them. That's the real problem.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range. Terminate hive structure destroyed.
I have 2 minutes. It's just that I can't even, like, get there.
Tactical asset near your position.
It's a real problem.
At 10 minutes
This is a learning curve, though. I saw a lot of recommended videos where, like, make sure that the exfil is within the right lineup. So I think this will be a good practice run. You gotta essentially have it all in one line.
sending replacement.
Alright. Alright, well, since I died, I'll make it more of a, let me go get samples, because we still need to do that anyways.
Ready to liberate.
Dude, leave me the fuck alone. Oh, dude, I literally can't heal.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
My loadout is not set up for what I'm trying to do.
Approved. Deploy
My armor is like, I think it's 50 health, which is crazy. It's like, don't get hit, basically.
Democracy has
But,
landed.
oh well. Oh my God, dude, just let me get in the match game. The other thing I did wrong, which was, what? Did he spawn out of the ground? The only other thing I did wrong was I spawned in all the different holes and then kept running, but now that I'm actually trying to fight, I have like 4 different nest enemies. 'Cause my plan's not to fight, it's just to throw grenades and run. But yeah, this one, it's interesting. I honestly don't even know how that hit me, but alright.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
This is going so bad. This is a what not to do, yeah, you're right.
Reinforcements.
Man, I need to eradicate the nest, otherwise they just keep spawning, but the problem is I don't have my loadout. It's just not meant for what I'm trying to do.
Firing orbital strike.
I'll pull it together though.
Coming in hot.
Get some. Get some.
Now that's what I call liberty.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
What the fuck? Run. Yeah, so I need to get 52 samples, the commons. So I'll just, instead of doing it, I'm gonna make this match all about sample collecting.
Democracy's on its way.
I just gotta get through this nest, and then I think we'll be okay after that.
Throwing grenade.
See that shortly.
I think I spawned like 3 different nests in. Not the play. Okay. Crazy thing is I'm used to playing on level 9, so level 6 is like I don't get why it's so much. It's like feels very similar. But maybe I'm just not good. It also could be this armor. I've never played with this armor. I usually play with like heavier armor. So this one seems like if I as much as get breathed on, I get damaged pretty bad. So honestly, I think I might trade the health just so I don't die. I don't mind about the speed. I shot 1 bullet and I just got trampled. Oh my god, dude, I can't move. Where are they spawning from? I can't figure out where. Does that spawn them? It's definitely a warm-up, that's for sure. Now that I can see, it'll be a little better. Hang on, where's my... Oh, there it is. Dude, I'm in the zone game. What are we trying to say? I guess that tree does spawn them, because now it seems like the spawns rates are pretty low. I'm also learning that I need to put on something in my loadout that takes out vials. Alright. Try to land on it. Yeah. I don't have the ship upgrade that allows me to like control how I land. I really wish this game was like how like Battlefield and stuff where you get to like choose where, at least where, or have an ability to kind of figure it out, but the game will just pick for you.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
I feel like I've put so much into this guy.
Here comes the cavalry.
Liberty
Cool.
and democracy
We're gonna go back to the drawing board on this one. I'm not an expert, but I feel like I threw that strike pretty far away and then ran the opposite direction. And then it landed on me. But I'm not an expert. I'm just saying I think I threw it down pretty far away from where I'm at. That was a rough one, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit rough. What's up, Open Health? Just out here putting our nose to the grindstone. Okay. I don't know if I believe in me, though. That's the problem. No, we got this. We got this. Yeah. I think I'm putting on my normal armor. You gotta do it. You gotta auto like it for sure. All right, let's try again. Search and destroy. So yeah, we're trying to do these search and destroy missions. There's the last trophy I need is let's see, complete an extreme difficulty mission in under 6 minutes. So it takes 2 minutes or so to get the pod to lower and evacuate. So we have like 4 minutes essentially to complete it and get to the landing pad. And that last mission was a tutorial on what not to do. This will be, okay, this is good. This is good. We have our stuff here, and I can run and then hit this and then hit the pad. Because you kind of need to be like wherever. Alright, so I'll land like right here. And then we're gonna throw on grenade launcher. I'm gonna do the orbital laser. Alright, let's full send it. This is the what to do mission tutorial. Honestly, if I do these 5 times and I get that trophy, then I'll probably just move over to zombies because I can do this on my own time, but I figured we could at least try over since I have to beat 5 missions. I might just grind out the 5 no matter what happens.
Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Sending down equipment package. Sending down support weapon.
Tagging map west, 100 meters.
This does not look anything like that original map, but alright. So 8.5 minutes is the mark I have to get to the pad by. We're at 11:22. We have to close 11.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Here comes the cavalry.
Alright, onward.
Dropping a pin. West, 200 meters.
That went okay. My dude is out of breath. Ugh. What the fuck hit him? Why am I so slow? I feel like my dude... There we go. He was feeling a little bit slow. I'm feeling it. Alright, this is a total force move. Dropping the resupply over where I have to go. Let's go.
Tagging map.
Dog, what? Oh my god. I can't figure out why my guy is incredibly slow. I even have the stamina modifier on.
Ready
Like I can't outrun him. What the fuck? It's like my dude has forgotten how to run. Why? I don't know. I can't figure it out. This whole time I can't sprint. The game's nerfing me. I don't get it.
Joining the fray.
Look at this. Go. Holy fuck, run. Why can't I move? That fucked me. I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy. The only time you shouldn't be able to run is if you're poisoned. But it's like my dude is like unable to move. Even now I can't sprint really. This might not be it too, I don't know. I'm having this problem again. I can't even stand. I don't know what to do, man. When the game like won't let me move, it's just so frustrating. It's like I understand that it slows you down sometimes, but like that's a bit ridiculous. Oh wait, maybe there's a world modifier on. I didn't even look to see. What is it? Extreme cold. And then complex stratagem. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what extreme cold does to you, but it wouldn't surprise me if it slows you. Alright, I'm just gonna go... I'm just gonna go to the evac. Crazy though. Are there any caverns, bases, indoor? There's a lot of stuff, and each world is very different. Oh, I don't have the, I don't have what you would call it. It's my grenade launcher right now. But yeah, basically every world is a different scene and different stuff, and they have different... Like this one has a meteor storm that can happen, like it's happening right now. And then there's robots and bugs, so depending on what side of the planet you're on. Now my dude is not able to run. That's my biggest problem. My guy must have failed boot camp or something.
Ready to liberate.
I'll show you more of the game once I get done with this mission. Yeah, it feels like I'm poisoned, but I'm not poisoned. That's the best way I can explain it. Like right now, like what? Like, come on now. I just can't understand, man. You know, it's like, bro, come on now. There's a new Easter egg on World War II, which we'll get there. I'm just making a fool of myself on Helldivers right now. I don't know if it's like the world modifier or what, but I'm having the hardest time moving It's really costing me everything right now. What the fuck happened? And now I can't run. Oh, my chest is broken too. That's cool. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. That's actually crazy. I need to check that world and see if it had a thing on it. But yeah, Steven, World War II, the Final Reich, we have a pretty significant lead. Hopefully it pans out. It makes a lot of sense too. And then but like, we got to debut the new Easter egg that was solved in the final, or the Torture Path the other day. There's 2 new Easter eggs. So the guide for that is on my channel too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Because the thing is, I play on level 9 difficulty, so the fact that level 6 is giving me such a hard time. I want to see what that world is that... I want to see what the modifier is. I might just be stupid. How do I tell? Oh, effects. Okay, so I think a combination of the cold and the meteors was not helping, so let me try a world that I know is relatively safe. Oh yeah, so open health, so this is the game right here. This is the whole thing. So you have your own ship, you can customize it, and you have your character upgrades, like right here, so you can unlock armor and different things. And that's all your stats, that's like your main menu. And then over here is how you upgrade your ship, and the weapons you can bring in. So you get 4 weapons, or 4 items to bring into the game. So you can unlock any of these weapons right here. Then there's strikes that your ship can shoot down on. So you get all these different things you can unlock. And depending on how you equip it, that's your loadout. So every mission has its own loadout. And then you can upgrade your ship, which is what I'm trying to do. And there's all these like things like you can do it and it'll, like for example, it decreases support weapon by 10%, like the cooldown. So it helps you as a player, but it also upgrades your ship. And then if you look at the picture, it upgrades your actual ship too, like visually as you upgrade. So that's what we're working on. I just need to get one more upgrade to finish that trophy, and then you can select your 2 primary and secondary guns. So there's that. That's how the game works, right? And then you have your battle pass or whatever, and there's all these different things like cosmetic items and or like weapons, things like that, different upgrades that you can equip. But you have to earn these war bond medals in order to get them, and you only get those by completing the mission. So that's kind of the grind, is upgrading your ship and then upgrading the battle pass. That's like the big grind of the game. And then you can get to level 50. Every 5 levels you get promoted to a new thing, which gives you like a new title. So I'm a marshal right now, but so that's all the basic premise. But then the actual game is,
Choose where to join your fellows in righteous
so we all live on
liberation.
Earth, and then there's the Terminids and the Automatons, and then eventually there'll be other enemy types that spawn up here on the north, the southwest, and the southeast. So we're pretty sure there's going to be 3 more enemy types, but this is all determined on how well the community plays. So the closer they get to Earth, the bigger the threat, and we have to hold them back. And so then the game masters, the developers, there's a couple of game masters that play in the game, and they can decide like what happens, but it's only based on what we do. So like you'll see like we've liberated Earth 100%. That means there's no enemies on it. But if you come over here, you'll see like, okay, we've liberated every planet but Angel's Venture, and we're at 54% liberated. So like if the community was to like liberate it all, then this block over here would disappear and it would be pushed back. And then, but if they, after a certain period of time, if we don't liberate it, they push forward. So as you can see, the community's not doing that great. And then every so often the game devs might be like, there was a big attack and everybody's needed at this one planet. So they kind of control the overarching story, but they only do it based on what we're doing. So that's how this game works. And then each planet has its own look and effects and everything. So
This operation is no longer viable. We must redirect our attention.
all right. Gotta find one that's what I need. Man. Here we go.
Initiating
We'll keep trying, but yeah, we'll see how far this one goes. I'm basically gonna play 5 missions, and then if whatever happens, whether we get the trophy or not, we'll go to zombies.
FTL jump successful. Hellpods primed. Mission coordinates locked.
Oh god. See, this planet has gas, and I can't see what I need to do. So let's just say fuck it. I hope that's the right spot. Definitely need the grenade launcher. What am I missing here? I need the shield generator. I really feel like I had the right loadout, but at the same time, you know, I'm gonna throw on Vitality because your boy's getting wrecked. I always feel like level 9 is easier. This one's a lot of the little enemies, so they swarm you, whereas the level 9's like bigger stuff.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
Dropping a pin. Now, 50 meters.
Okay, can I at least grab what I need to grab? Oh no.
Tagging map.
See, the fog is making this really tough. I don't know which one's the hole and which one's like just areas.
Found something.
Again, my dude is so fucking slow. I'll try, but I don't think we're gonna make it because I can't tell which one's which on the mini map. There's just all fog. I still haven't found a single opening.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Like, I don't know where any of them are, dude.
Terminate hive structure destroyed.
This says it is, but it's not actually showing. I don't know how to tell. I should have picked any other planet. I didn't realize this one had like permanent fog on the minimap.
Found something.
I don't even see a hole, man. I don't know what to do.
Found something.
I'm just gonna chalk this one up to my my 5 completions, and I'll try to get as many samples. So I just hope I can beat the mission. That's all. I can't find anywhere to do it, so it might be one of those missions where it's like they're all in one area. It's just you just don't know which one.
Found something. Throwing grenade.
Surely I'm not losing my mind. I can't find any of the...
Mag's empty.
Uh-oh. Is that one?
Last reload.
Like, I don't even think I'm beating the mission, to be honest. I've gotten all over this map, and every single hotspot's not been a hole. I don't know,
Found
I don't know what to think.
Unleashing democracy. Boom, target down.
I do like to taste freedom.
Man, this guy is not dropping. This might be something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to find 10 of these things, and I can't find a single one.
Found something.
Archive structure destroyed.
Oh my god. This is what I really hate about this game is like once you get knocked down, there's no getting back up. It's very hard to get away once you've been hit. It just sucks because I have a bunch of samples. I don't think I've ever had this problem before.
Tactical asset near your position. Keep liberty.
Yeah. What is... Oh, that's actually some of them. Wow, we found some.
Delivering payload.
Took 11 minutes, but we did it. Watch, like, everything is gonna be right here.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to
Eagle
exterminate.
1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Just move, game. I can't outrun him. What am I supposed to do right there? You get stunned? Now I'm flung across the map.
Approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Oh my god.
Democracy has landed.
Is all my stuff gonna be across the map? Oh no, it's right here. This is interesting. I'm just gonna try to evac, and I don't know if it'll count as a successful mission or not. Yeah, Looper, I was hoping to just hop in here and knock out the last trophy I need, but so far I've died twice, and in this game there was no opening, like, I have to eradicate 10 bug holes, and there's been, like, no holes anywhere. Like, every single hotspot I've been to just didn't have them. So that's where we're at right now. But I'm basically going to try, like, I think one more time and then go to zombies. It just actually kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it to not have any spawns. Then we're going to test some ideas that you're well aware of. I swear, if all of the holes are over here at the expo.
Eagles back from the nest.
I mean, in a way, I kind of do have zombies going because we got Julia Nathanson voicing my character. So, I mean, we got Samantha out here voicing my character, so we kind of are playing zombies. I mean, this is just as much zombies as like Modern Warfare 3 is. So.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
I mean, what's the real difference between a Charger and a Blight, or a Bile Titan and a Blightfather? You know, there's not much difference. Hang on. So, why can't I get out?
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, we just don't get a timer. That's kind of how this whole match has gone. Just no bug holes, no timer, no activation on the exfil. That's really been the whole whole MO of this mission.
Fire in the hole!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have my laser either, no.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
How about a nice cup of
ETA
liberty?
T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
I have a feeling there's a common sample up here.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Okay, chill with that.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican
I wonder if that's gonna count as a successful one.
You have escaped death and earned us the opportunity.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Extinction 2, except done the right way, not on rails, like Extinction was. I'm trying to just, you know, balance out our taste in games. It's okay to like other games than zombies. I feel like right now I'm trying to spoon feed you guys like vegetables, and you're like, no, zombies. We want zombies. That's like the chicken nuggets of games. But I want zombies too, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Jojo? I just thought it'd be cool to start the stream with a platinum trophy, but fuck me, I guess. The game said different. it was not having it. Now I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna go. We'll go eat our chicken nuggets.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. I look forward to serving with you.
Maybe this is the real problem. Round 2. This is Dead Ops arcade equivalent. Oh no. Ah, dang. That's a good score though. Alright, did my samples count and did the mission count? Okay, samples counted. Oh, it did count, nice. Okay, so we're only 4 missions away. Last week of February, I simultaneously got a job and got fired in a 2-day span. Well, congrats, man.
Innocents perish.
Congrats on the job, and then was it your fault or did the company shut down? Because my first ever job was at a grocery store. I got hired, I got trained, and then 2 weeks after me getting the job, so training took about a week and a half. So I only had, I think, 2 shifts maybe, and then my company got bought out, and so we all lost our jobs. And so I didn't even really get to work.
And the operation is
It was really cool.
FTL
So I had a similar thing.
The Fenrir system.
But at least it wasn't my fault. It was just, I picked the wrong company.
FTL jump successful. Hellpods primed.
The boss didn't like how my productivity was with no space to do as much as he wanted. So, what were you achieving the correct amount of stuff? This is an interesting one.
Hellpod launch.
Let me see what the other mission looks like.
Mission preparation aborted.
Another step closer to a successful operation.
Wait, that's where I'm at now.
Initiating FTL jump to the Meridia system.
I feel like if you were achieving the requirements, to get fired is pretty extreme, considering, like, assuming you didn't say anything or do anything, but like, if you were meeting requirements, I feel like to just jump to firing is pretty crazy. You know, usually there's like a write-up or a meeting or, you know, some sort of warning. Ooh, this is a good one, actually. We can just go straight through and hit it. This is perfect. Let's see. Let's land like right. Wait, why is that? You know, shit, there's enemy presence. We gotta drop hot.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Yeah, I mean, most states are like that, to be honest, Jojo. Like, I used to run a bar in North Carolina. It was the same way. No, you didn't. I could be like, I don't like your hair. You're fired, and they could be gone. You know, now that I'm in Texas, same thing. But most states are like that. It's the right to refuse service and the right to fire and all that. It's actually for a good reason. It just sucks when it's used against you, kind of. But it's to prevent like the worst case scenarios. But sometimes, like, the problem with it is that it puts everything in the hands of the manager or the owner or whatever. Because if you get a shitty one, you know, then that's not going to be great.
North 100 meters. Tagging map. North.
But in the right hands, it can be used in the right situations. But then some people power trip and they just go off the rails, and they really get off on like letting people go or ruining their lives or whatever. All right, we got to just make this one. We got to just haul ass, basically. Okay, we're right here next to a spawn. That's good.
Bug outpost spotted.
Dude, they keep spawning right as I shoot.
Administering freedom.
All right, right on track. We're 5 out of 10. This is going pretty smooth.
Bug outpost spotted. Air construction.
10 minutes remaining.
Have a taste of democracy.
Ah! Oh no, I'm going the wrong way.
Dropping a pin. North, 200 meters.
We have a minute and a half to get there into the exfil. Alright, open. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Fog outpost.
Coming in hot.
Come on, get 2 of them.
You have
Let's go.
ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Tagging map. Northeast, 200 meters.
I don't know if we do it. I think I'm gonna be like 20 seconds off, assuming I don't die.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
It's gonna be close. Fuck, I can't move.
Sending down a weapon package.
Fuck, man. I can't outrun him. And now I have a broken leg. Great. I just needed one thing. Man. I missed it by like 20 seconds. Or probably like 30 seconds. That's really shitty. I think I missed it.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Maybe not. Maybe my math is wrong. Uh-oh. I want to say we started 12 minutes.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh my god.
Throwing grenade.
Oh shit, dude. Oh my god, please. Come on, game. Spawn.
Must approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Reporting to the front.
Well, that cost me.
How about a nice hug of liver?
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Freedom never sleeps.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Oh my god, he just dove off the cliff into me. Whatever, we're not getting it anyways.
Reinforcements have been launched.
And the game has this knack for not spawning you where you died, like at all. Oh, okay. I just spawned into an explosion. I can't stand game. I can't even do it. You know, like, what is that shit? Can I pick where I spawn at least? Or, like, allow me to navigate better? I literally just have to, like, take whatever it decides for me. Crazy. Yeah, I think we're all thinking zombies.
Victory was never in doubt.
7:30 in the morning, the next morning I was fired. No reason until my dad messaged him and he said I didn't know how to use a shovel and called me a lazy ass for taking a break to figure out how to do it efficiently. Damn. That's a... See, okay, so I'm a manager. Like, I run a company. I used to manage a... I was like a regional manager before where I'm at now, and I oversaw a lot of stuff. So over the years, I've learned how to manage and or be an assistant manager, essentially just upper management in very different ways. And over the years, you obviously get better as a leader, but one of the things that I always prided myself on, and because I respected it when I was first entering the working world, I had great bosses and then I had like really shitty ones. And to me, the good ones, they don't fire you for no reason or after a mistake or get super angry. It's like, what's a good leader is somebody that shows you how to do it. And then when you mess up, instead of assuming the worst or power tripping or whatever, or micromanaging, it's like teach them the correct way to do it and then work with them and you'll earn their respect. And then you can like build them up to be better. Like, there's very few times where I look at somebody and I'm like, you're an absolute lost cause. You know, sometimes you don't have the time to wait for them to get better. And then sometimes you're like, okay, this person isn't where I need them to be, but perhaps they don't know why they're not there, or perhaps they don't know what they're doing, or perhaps they just don't care. And either way, there's a way to motivate them to get to where you want them to be. And you have to also understand how to motivate people, whether it's through incentives or through pride or responsibility. There's like, everybody has a different way to motivate. And I think as a leader, you need to be able to notice how to motivate each person individually. So, I don't know. Hang on. We'll go to zombies for sure. I'm just adjusting something. There we go. All right, so there's this new zombie mode in Helldivers.
Manage democracy.
Just kidding.
Calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
All right, well, we got exactly 0 trophies done, so I'm really proud of us. But I'm 3 missions away from getting that trophy. So, and then I still need 40 more tokens. And then I want to say, whoops. So yeah, it's just get the 3 more missions, get those 40 more things, and then do the 6-minute thing, and then we have a platinum. So I'll finish that on my own time. I just know that somebody's gonna watch this that's like a really big Helldivers. They'll be like, this guy's fucking terrible. So I'm excited for those comments. He didn't get the platinum. I'll play like 5 rounds, then we're going back to Helldivers. Okay? All right. We got updates in 2024. This game's like 6, 7 years old. Looper, I really hope the 73110 thing works. I'm gonna lose my shit if that actually works. Oh, because it's been so long. So long since I went over the game plan. I'm sorry for wasting a whole 45 minutes on Helldivers. Okay, we're set up. Um, yeah, no, it's all good, Jojo. There's plenty of jobs out there, and take it from me, I've worked in a number of jobs and all over the place, from like handyman to administration to warehouses to online sales, things like that, marketing. So I've been all over, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get shitty bosses and good bosses. You can't really help it, but you just gotta, when you find a job that fits your needs and works well for you, then put your head down. And even if it's a job you don't see yourself staying at a long time, I can't stress how important it is to do a good job, because it'll only benefit you down the road. And you might get a recommendation out of it. You might have your resume, your references might be better. But even if you don't get any of that, you'll learn more than you expect at a job. And so when you find a job that you actually do enjoy, that you want to make more of a career, you can take the things you learned at your previous to apply it. And so the people that don't end up going anywhere or be successful are the ones who just take every job like it's just a job. It's like, even if you're working the worst, you're a dishwasher, it's like, take it serious, learn what you can learn, and then you'll be surprised at how far that gets you in life. And so you just got to take it as a learning lesson. Sounds like that guy's kind of an asshole, and just chalk it up to a shitty boss, I guess, and then just focus on the next move. You tried the 73110 and the 22 being the same result as that guy did. I have a question though. Did you put it in before completing the record, or were you did you come back to put it in? Or 'cause I haven't ever tried to move the fingerprint dials after completing the red Talon. Like, do they only spin? Like, I'm assuming you got the record and then did the Talon, and then before actually inputting the correct numbers on the Talon, you put the 730 thing in there. Or did you go ahead and get the sword and do the record? Okay. Well, I'm going to try it out. And then I think, I think we're going to have to look at the chandeliers, but I'll need your help figuring out where those windows are, Looper, on the chandeliers and stuff. Because I know that was your thing on where the symbols are. And then let me pull up our list of stuff. Did you try 2222 in the sound of God, or the voice of God thing? Because it looks like there's a fourth 2 there. What weapon is that? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to try it all for myself, and then also try a couple of the things I had mentioned in our chat the other day. But I really want to try the 1221 thing. Hold on, I'll get a drink and then I'll answer all the questions in chat, and we'll start it up. Be right back. right. You said I tried the 222, but didn't work. Think I only tried it for the casual Easter egg number input, not the hardcore. Yeah, I think honestly, Looper, I think the hardcore is the only way to test things. Like not only is it more thorough, but like if there's a super egg, it's not gonna mean the casual. It's gonna always be tied to the harder one. And I was thinking about this the other day. It could possibly be, you know how like the casual is going, and then the hardcore kind of branches off of the casual, but they run parallel. It's like an upgraded version of each step. I wonder if there is a super. I wonder if it's like an upgraded version of the same steps for the hardcore. Like for example, the chandelier at the end of the Easter egg, we have to shoot all 4 Teslas at the chandelier. But what if the upgraded version is to charge the other 4 chandeliers and then shoot that in the same light as like how the casual step is the base version and then we upgrade it. So it's not just getting a Tesla, it's getting all 4 Teslas. And it's not just getting a battery from the Zeppelin, it's getting all 3 batteries and also charging it with the power station and stuff. It's not just doing the lightning rod, it's like doing the lightning rod plus the pub. So like all the steps are the same, but they just have an alternate version that upgrades them. So I'm wondering if the super is in the same lane as the hardcore Easter egg to upgrade each of those steps. So it's kind of like a 3-tier system. So it might be worth applying our ideas to the hardcore Easter egg. And I think we should probably test our ideas alongside of the hardcore, not the casual. Because if I was the game devs, I would tie the super to the hardcore, not the casual. So anyways. Yeah, I just need to see. You'll have to point out when I'm in game the windows that have the sword icons on them. What's the new news or leads for the people not up to date? So first off, we got 10 ideas to start with to try out. And some of them are based on things that we've already found. And some of it's theories that we've worked on. So there's a whole bunch of shit that we're going to try today. But I would say that the real leads are, well, there's a couple things that people claim, and you know how that goes usually. And then there's a couple things that people have pointed out that I've never really noticed. So today I'm going in game to really like flush those out and see if they are worth checking out or not. Like items I never knew existed. So we'll have to check and see if that's real or not, or like if it actually goes anywhere in terms of like items in the game. Like there's these certain bricks that change color. So I want to go and see if that lines up. So there's those kind of leads, but those are more like possible things. And then I would say our bigger leads are, we have, of course, the bear Easter egg thing. We have the windows with the symbols. We know about the windows, but there's more symbols than we thought originally. So now we're going to look at all of them. And it's the first time me and Looper have been in the same time, same game. So I'm excited to see them all. We have a bunch of stuff that we want to try on the Voice of God based on things in the map, different numbers that could likely be something. And not to mention Cameron Dayton said he was surprised that we had never tried other numbers on the thing. So that's, to me, that sounds like there's for sure something there. Let's see. There's this thing with the hardcore, which is what we were just talking about, with the blood that's written on the hardcore, the dials that you turn the blue fingerprints to. There's blood that has a number, and we have some theories to test that number in the map itself. So in relation to the record player in the top. And then beyond that, we have the chandelier that's used at the end of the hardcore. There's 4 other ones in the map, and they're in odd spots. They're in like underneath the clock tower, and then next to this one room that's kind of a unique room. So, and one's in the toy shop. So they're in like very prominent areas that aren't really used for anything. So our theory is like they could be tied to a possible step during the hardcore in terms of a super Easter egg or something like that, where you have to charge up the other 4 Tesla or other 4 chandeliers. And it's just a lot of sus things, basically. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and I'll try to explain as we're going. But there's a lot. I have a whole list in front of me. I'm reading. For shits and giggles though, if we have a weather vane, right, that's a chicken, and it's the same metal that's on the eagle crest on top of the roof, and the metal that it's used out of is usually used in the Easter egg steps. They tend to use this like really shiny metal for steps that are involved. And so someone had suggested the other day, like, to use the bacon and eggs, like the eggs being a chicken and then something for bacon. So that was a shits and giggle idea, to see if that matters. And then I've got some new stuff I want to test on the lion head fountain that pretty much everybody at this point thinks it's something, but we don't know. But yeah, that's all my leads at the moment. So really what we're going to do is just progress the hardcore until we get to the red talon sword, and then we'll start testing stuff. So that's where we're at. Do we know there's a super Easter egg, or is it just something you're testing? I mean, we don't have like official confirmation, but there is an interview with the Cameron where they ask him if there's more stuff that's unfound or whatever, and he says we didn't have a lot of help initially, but then we got he said our Easter egg team doubled in size, and we had a lot of extra time to do things. And then he said, so in reference to your director's cut, he's like, he basically says, like, I think verbatim, he says, so in reference to your director's cut, we had a lot of free time to do things, so I don't know. And then he said, I can say, like, if there was something, then he's like, I think that, and it was referencing something earlier on the interview where he talked about his notebooks. He's like, I think the notebooks would be used if there is something. But so he's very heavily, he did like the Blundell where he like alludes to it, but doesn't actually say it verbatim that there is. So there's a very strong indication that there's a super Easter egg. And then we also have all these leads that I think as hunters, we kind of think like, okay, this is either an Easter egg or it's a super Easter egg, or there's like a few more side Easter eggs. So either way, we have something to hunt. So that's kind of where we're at with that. Try the numbers on the black thing that props up the plates. I have no idea what you're talking about. J Cash, third shelf, use scoop. Huh? Try the numbers on the black thing that props up the plates. Come on, the plates over. I have no idea what you're talking about. Scope? Yeah, but like, third shelf, use scope. What, like, this thing? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what area of the map and all? Imagine if you had one person with different upgrade Tesla shooting each of the 4 chandeliers besides the one. Yeah, no, that's a theory for sure. I won't be able to test it tonight, but I'd like to think that since nothing else in this game is locked to 4 players, and they said themselves they didn't like that, I don't think it's going to be restricted to it. Gold dot above the 6. Well, one thing I find interesting is that all the clocks are like 9 o'clock or something, and then the main clock is at 12:20 or 12:21. It's a little unclear. But why is that one the only clock on the map that is a different time, and then everything else, no matter what style of clock, they're all set to the same time, except for the big one, which makes me feel like the big clock is broken, because every other clock is 9 o'clock. I don't see the gold dot, but maybe if I had a sniper. Oh, on the walls. Right there. Is that the only clock that has it? Also, what are you talking about with the plates? Try the like Jcash, what are you talking about? Try the numbers on the black thing that props up the plates. Wait, are you talking about the blue fingerprint dials? Because that's where we're trying the numbers. Like, maybe by plates you mean the discs of, for the talent? Is it all the clocks? Like that clock doesn't have it. So why does that one clock have a gold dot on it? Yeah, I just don't know where you're talking about. Jcash. It's in spawn. I mean, isn't what I was showing earlier? Is it not the window over here? I don't know what you mean by try numbers. I'll just wait for your Discord post. Yeah, why would this one clock have a gold dot on it? Like right there. So that's at 6. It's just that one clock or no? Because I'm not seeing it on literally any of the other ones. On the walls. Yeah, I'll check the other ones on the walls. There's just nothing right now. I mean, it could be like a texturing thing, but it is kind of weird. I'll just have to look at it more. I've never really picked up on that. Because this game, it's pretty good for visual bugs, unlike, you know, BO4 and others. So, but this one does have a couple, like the octagon shadow in the office, in Straub's office. That's a complete visual bug. So they are on this game. It's just not as common for them to have messed up. Surely there's another clock over here, right? But I guess not. Alright, let me check the Discord. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Hang on, he just posted. Let's see what he posted. I don't know what... It's a bolt. It's the bolt that holds up the support. I don't know what you mean by try numbers on it, though. I don't know how I'm supposed to input a number on the bolt. Very confused. Yo, J Cash, you in the chat or are you still on Discord? My dude said, try the numbers on the black thing that props up the plate. It looks like there's numbers. I didn't see any numbers, but hang on. That would be kind of crazy. Again. Hey Looper, are you in chat still? It could just be a perfect reflection that looks weird. But if you check the World War II Easter egg hunting channel, Looper, they're in spawn. I'll show you where they're at. Since you have the ability to like check the textures on PC and stuff, can you see if there's actually numbers on this? No, I know what you mean now. I just didn't realize that's what you were saying. But these plates right here, Looper, if you look in Discord, that's where they're located, is in spawn. There's a thing on the back, but you'll see in the Discord, it's like the back of the plate. It kind of looks like white letters. It could just be the way the light bounces off that makes it look kind of like an 8 and a 7 and stuff, but since you'll be able to zoom in and all on PC, so if you want to check that while we're running our game. But yeah, I appreciate it, Looper. We'll get to the bottom of this, J-Cash. I need a max ammo. It's very hard going from Helldivers to this, control-wise. But I don't know if it makes sense, Looper, but the fact that the super would be like an alternate version of the hardcore. That way in their book, it's like casual goes to hardcore and hardcore goes to super. And so really the super Easter egg would just be doing the main Easter egg, but just like how we alter the steps, we alter it for the super. I could see where that would definitely be a thing. And then like possibly the notebook that he talks about in that interview would update once you've done the correct steps to allow you to know what to do going forward. That would make sense with what he said. Why is there a random braid in that bucket? I don't know. They like to have fun. Just a bunch of goofballs. Alright, I need to get the other top real quick. Wait, did I not pick it up? No, I did. I did. And the red one, I think, is over here. Yeah. Little off topic, but the sword symbol that projects on the body on the wall of the SGG room. Wait, what? A little off topic, but what's that sword symbol that projects on the body on the wall in the STG room? I think that's the same one on the Nazi axe in Shadowed Throne, but I don't know the significance. Okay, hold on, I'll go look. Is that Straub's office? I'm trying to remember where the STG is. This one, right? Yeah. Oh, that's the Bureau of Archaic. Wow. Bureau of Archaic Technologies, I want to say. I want to say that's their logo. It's one of the people's logos, one of the organizations. I think it's the BAT, but not 100%. It's either them or it's the other organization. The Thulsa, maybe, but it's one of those groups that's involved in the overarching story. There we go. No, I don't think it's the BATs. I think you're right. I think it is tied to Thule. That or it's the BSS one. It's like their alternate one, maybe. All I know is that it's used throughout the game as the logo for one of the organizations. The seeing is that it has like runic writing, it probably is tied to Thule. Plus, like, Straub would have been studying that anyways, storyline-wise. Even though it's not hard, this part of the strategy just always It always feels stressful until my 4 bombers are dead. I just always get so stressed out on this part. I'm so scared I'm gonna accidentally melee one or something. In the in Straub's office? The room is fairly important in terms of like storyline wise. Like it's got a lot of lore in it. So I mean, I don't know if that's its significance or if there's something in there. But I'll show you what I think is important in that room once we get to a place I can run around in. Oh there. There's our boy. We still have all 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got all 4. Cool. Ow. I just need like 1 kill, I think. No! Hang on, I need to go find a jump scare real quick. Well, I mean, what do you think's in that room, August or Looper? Should be able to get a jump scare over here. I mean, definitely, that's a solid thought. What I want to solve as a chat, I want to solve the blue bear, guys. Like, we really need to buckle down on that. Did we get one? No. One of these windows will have it. Is it a number or no? Oh, nothing on them? Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was just a reflection or not, but J-Cash will be excited to know. They're not numbers. Yeah, I think as a community, at the very least, whether we solve a super or not, or another side egg, I really want to look at the blue bear more. And it really intrigued me when in the files there's the upgraded bloodthirst, and then there's the red Brenner head and the, was it the red Brenner and the red whistling, or was it one of the other ones? I remember it being like a red version of the Brenner. I found that interesting, that there's alternate versions of the Brenner and stuff in the files. Like in the textures. I do like that the zombie has a missing leg and so does the bear. If you want to know, I think, honestly, since we don't really know where this goes or what it does, I really think that the blue bear, this bear Easter egg with the 3 bottles, seeing as how the only other bear on the map, same kind of bear, is missing its leg, I could see how that could be tied to it, but I really want to solve that Easter egg, since we're pretty certain that's an Easter egg. And how this guy's missing the same foot. I mean, this looks like it would be part of a side Easter egg. No, I mean, just this room, it's way too sus. And then on top of that, like, all the photos on the wall are debuting The Darkest Shore. It's like, that room is packed full of lore. And for it to not have any steps in there, like, at all in that room, it is kind of weird. But I do like the theory that the bear links up with the zombie. Or that guy on the wall. It's just kind of odd. I think another big part of why some of these haven't been solved is that you have to get like halfway through the Easter egg before you can even start testing. It's very frustrating. This map is hard to hunt. Simply because of how nonsensical it is with okay, you have to get to the red Talon sword, which means you have to upgrade the Tesla at least once and do like half the steps. It's fucking nonsense. Like, I definitely understand why the community does not hunt this game. If it didn't happen to be my favorite zombies, like, there's no way I would be hunting this game like that. But we need like the few of us that actually enjoy this game, I feel like we have to step up for the zombies community. But we got 2 this week, so that's cool. That's progress for sure. But like, what's your best leads on that bear? Like, I know we've discussed it many times, but after that whole debacle the other day on the Discord, I'm trying to rack my brain on like what it actually might be. Since most of the stuff we know about probably isn't accurate. So I feel like we have to start back at the beginning. Yeah, the glass boot is absolutely the best lead, because that's actually something. Like 100% something. Is everybody in chat up to speed on the blue bear, like, at all? Like, do you... It's interesting that we have a teddy bear that matches another bear that's missing its foot, and then we have a zombie or a guy missing his foot, and then we have this item on the map that's a glass boot. You know, it lines up pretty well, in my opinion. But is everybody in chat like up to speed on what I'm talking about? Because I really, this is something that's staring us in the face. It's our best possible lead on this map in terms of like side Easter egg. Like at 100% is, so here's the glass boot, right? There's this glass boot. And when you shoot it, it like breaks apart into all these little particles and then it floats away, kind of. It's like super obviously an Easter egg step. Because it's not just broken glass, it's like an effect. When it's like, so that's the glass boot, right? But this is an Easter egg that is probably our best lead on side Easter eggs. And I guess if we had to go like what's real and what's not in this game, this one is probably real. And then there's the very likely super Easter egg and or like more complex version of the main Easter egg. That's probably like, I would say like 70 to 80% likely, but it's not confirmed. But whereas the bear is pretty much confirmed. And then the glass boot absolutely connects to something. And so I really want to, as a chat, since we have one that we're like, absolutely this is something, I want to throw our best foot forward, literally, I guess, towards this. And so what we have right now, we have that bear. See how he has his foot, and there's these 3 bottles and a blue chimney, right? And then there's a crate underneath his feet. The bear that matches him is missing a foot. So that's kind of a signal. And then if you know the storyline, you know that that's the post office where that bear is. And the post office being right beside the other bear where the letters... So like if you know the story, Klaus is writing letters to the Nazis to get them to help. And then he gets found out by Straub, who then power trips and all that. And so Straub's office, having that that body, like what we learn later on is that Straub took all of Klaus's research and moved it to his office. So the fact that the body missing a foot is in Straub's office, and then the letters that he wrote are coming from the post office, but then Klaus's house is where the other bear is, the one that's missing its foot. So all 3 areas line up with the storyline. So I find that interesting. And then the other, so like his symbol is the bear, right? This is his father's toy shop, and their symbol's the bear. So then Klaus wrote all these letters up in his room and then mailed them. And then there's that bear. Right? And then Straub took them. I'm just kind of painting the picture of this Easter egg that I think it is. So he took his letters and all of his research and moved it to his office after Klaus got discovered, which would have moved all of his research there. But now he's studying a missing foot, possibly. So I don't know if any of this matters. There's that. The fact that we have one of the dolls in there that is symbolic to what an Easter egg is. Like they mark all the side Easter eggs with the dolls and stuff. But then what I also find interesting is the only other place on the map that has letters, like the post mailing offices, is here in the labs. And then, what do you know? The wheelchair that the bear is sitting on is also right here. And that's the only other chair in the map. And this just happens to be where the other mailing offices are. Right? So I find that interesting. Like, so the bear is in the toy shop and the wheelchair is in that room. But I don't know if any of it's connected per se, but that's all the items and their locations. And so then we have our first real clue to like what is the egg, which is these 3 bottles. You can find them around the map, like there's the orange one. And we've broken it down to where now we know that there's 3 of each color. So we have 3 of each of the bottles on the map, and they break when you shoot them. And what makes that special is that the other bottles, when you shoot them, they don't break. But for whatever reason, those 3 bottles, if you shoot them, they break. So that's interesting. And then we have the glass boot. Maybe it's connected to the bear, maybe it's not, but we have the boot. So that's where we're at on that. So now as a chat, we need to work together to go, what is that Easter egg? Yeah, what's up, TRS? Welcome. We're back. Hang on, let me finish the tops after getting this done. We don't know, but we do kind of know. Like, essentially we were told it was solved, and now we're not sure if that's actually true. But the thing is, there's so many possibilities on that it starts to feel like if this isn't real, then this is a crazy red herring. There's just too many things that line up. But the only thing I know is that that glass boot is tied to something. Now, whether it's part of it or not, we'll see. But Looper, I don't know if we want to go over like the windows and how they're the markers. Oh no. Oh, now I get a double. Been wanting a double all game. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, I couldn't turn around in time. Dang. Yeah, home run, it does feel like we're so close on that, but I've tried so many things with those bottles, shooting them in different orders. I can't figure it out in terms of like the whole deal. But I was just hoping that, like, as a chat, we could put our brains together and come up with, like, a possible thing that connects it all. And I don't know, I just haven't figured it out yet. But I feel like it's right there in front of us, but we just don't... Either we just don't have the first step, or we don't know how to activate it, or whatever, but I feel like we're dangerously close to it. But I've been wondering if, like, possibly the Talon Sword is required. And maybe by me breaking the bottles and getting the boot broken before a certain point, it kind of, like, cancels out the egg. So I've been wondering that, too. Like, since the boot's in the pub, like, should I power the pub first? Things like that. Like, maybe I'm breaking the boot too early or something like that. Oh shit, wrong thing. Oh my god, dude, the jump scare. Literally, I'm going to buy Arvor, the jump scare was like, nah, bro. I was thinking, nah. Alright, what do you say? I like the teddy bear missing its foot and the glass boot could go together somehow, but I just got a gut feeling. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It all seems like it lines up, but it also, like, easily could be different. Like, it could be completely separate, you know? Like, that glass boot might be for something totally different, but the only thing in this whole game that I'm confident saying is real that's unsolved is absolutely the glass boot. That's the only thing I can think of that, like, is essentially guaranteed. Finally almost done with the setup. I feel like once I get the Brenner killed, it's game on. Shit. Shit. Oh, we got 3 zombies. Oh, wow. My accuracy is so bad right there. I can only do it 10 more bullets here. God, man. Oh, we do have another zombie. Let's go. Okay. Let's see what I gotta do. How do you think the teddy bear would start in terms of like connecting the boot and the zombie's missing foot? Like, how would we start that? I like that the Brenner has hair too. It's like this long, scraggly hair. Personally, I think that, like, powering the pub would be like one of the starting points, possibly. That way, like, for sure you've powered the area. But I can't, in my head, I can't figure out if it's a side egg or if it's part of, in similarity to like how we upgrade the hardcore egg. Because our whole theory on the super is that it's the hardcore with alternate versions of the steps. So I'm wondering if the glass boot and the bottles and all that are like part of the bigger egg, or is it a standalone super, you know? Because I could see where the glass boot and all would be the upgraded version of the record. So I don't know. It's either all a side egg or it's connected somehow. But I've just been in my head, I've been trying to figure out how bottles and a boot and that zombie in the office, like, how does that all connect? Other than just that it's missing its foot, but like, how do the steps connect is my thing. Like, I break a couple bottles and then what, the foot just magically grows back, or like... But the only way I can like kind of wrap my head around it is I break the bottles and then that leads me to the pub, at which point I shoot the boot and then maybe it's used on the zombie, and then maybe I activate the zombie or the person. Like, that's the only way I can, like, in my head kind of go like, yeah, that's what this is. And then somehow I activate the bear. Hang on. All right. All right, we need to go do the Tesla and the pistol to get the battery. And then we got the paintings. We need to do Pack-a-Punch. So we know that in the game files, that quest I just did, the Bloodthirst, is upgradable. It's the only Tesla in the game